Good evening. According to recent statistics, it's said that learning English can bring a series of benefits. Among them are improved and widened employment prospects, exploring the world with confidence, opening up a world of entertainment and popular culture, and believe it or not, it can even help you with your problem-solving skills. Today, we are going to learn English with news. In this lesson, we'll understand the vocabulary and structures they use, and you'll take a quiz to check your comprehension while seeing examples of news-related vocabulary from TV series and real events. The news is a great resource because no matter if it's art, celebrities, politics, or any other topic that interests you, you can find new broadcasts that you will enjoy. By watching the news, you improve your listening, boost your vocabulary, and expand your cultural repertoire to discuss the topic you like with actual English speakers. If you are new here and don't want to miss out on lessons like this that help you understand real English without getting lost, without missing the jokes, and without subtitles, then just click on that subscribe button and bell down below to join our community of over 4.8 million learners.
Let's start with the word news itself. Generally speaking, news means information or reports about recent events. How would you complete this sentence? The news on channel 86. That's right, the word news is uncountable. That means we use the singular form of the verb like you can see here. That's why we can't say things like a news, two news, or many news. Instead, you say a piece of news or some news when referring to more than one. When referring to a television or radio program consisting of reports about recent events like the BBC, you say the news with the definite article the. Now, some very common news-related vocabulary is breaking news. Breaking news is about information that is being received and transmitted about an event that has just happened or just begun. The anchor often announces it by saying, "This just in," when the breaking news arrives once the show has already started. The verb break can be used when referring to something, information, that has been revealed or become known. Example, the minister has refused to give any interviews since the scandal broke. So it's very common to hear or use the collocation to break the news. When you break the news to someone, you let them know about recent, usually unpleasant events. Here the reporter used an interesting adjective that is commonly heard on the news.
As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, watching or listening to the news is a great source of listening input. This will eventually help you with grammar and vocabulary as they will come to you in a more intuitive way. Listening to English will help you get a feel for the language and build a memory bank in your brain with the words you have seen and heard. That's why you shouldn't worry if you're not able to understand 100% of what's being said. Even when you have the news in your own language, you are still able to understand the context even if you are doing something else while watching or seeing them. Let's try. You should focus on getting the main message, not on understanding every word. Listen to the news opening and take the quiz.
Based on this introduction, what will the piece of news be about? Someone angry because Facebook stopped working, someone alerting about the dangers of Facebook, someone demanding Facebook pays them money. It's important that you get the main message the first time you listen, then you can start paying closer attention to the language. That's why my other tip to better understand the news is to look at the language used in most journalistic pieces. Understanding the passive voice is essential to getting the message. The passive voice makes things less personal as it focuses more on the action rather than on who did it. In terms of structure, it's quite simple. It's formed by the verb to be and another verb in the past participle. Check out these examples.
Yolanda's community was also hit recently by floods in New York.
Facebook, you'll know, is also used to sign into many other apps and services, so that caused this domino effect.
Also, to protect journalists, sources, and the news companies from potential lawsuits, the news reported often makes use of something called hedging or cautious language. These are words or phrases used to express uncertainty, probability, or caution, such as verbs like seem, tend, appear to be, suggest, modal verbs such as may, could, would, words like allegedly, perhaps, to some extent. Now listen to 2 short clips from BBC News and try to identify where this cautious language was used.